Well, I'm going to take a look at the college football playoff game on Saturday at noon Eastern time between the Penn State Nittany Lions, who will host the SMU Mustangs in a game that pits the number 5 seed against the number 12 seed in these college football playoffs. SMU had to sweat out the process after losing to Clemson in the ACC title game, but I think the committee made a right decision by putting them in instead of Alabama, especially in light of the fact they lost the game on a 56-yard field goal with no time left to play. And they're still 11-2 on the season. And their only other loss came against another pretty good team in BYU. Now, the Penn State Nittany Lions enjoyed a great season, okay? It fell short in the Big Ten championship game, but they certainly didn't embarrass themselves, losing by 8 to Oregon. And their only other loss came at home against Ohio State, 20-13 in a game they couldn't punch it in from the 1 yard line on, I believe, 2 consecutive tries, possibly 3, if I recollect correctly. But in any event, Penn State right now is an 8.5-point favorite at home, and I have the winning side in that contest. And before I get to my analysis and my pick in that game, a couple friendly reminders, folks. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please just click on the subscribe button below. It's 100% free to do so. There's no hidden agenda, no strings attached. Once subscribed, folks, you'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at Wager Talk TV. Additionally, there's a like button, and be kind enough to hit the like button just as some token of appreciation for not only me, but everybody who puts the work in here at Wager Talk TV. Folks, it goes a long way in keeping these videos free for the foreseeable future as well. All right, so got something on my lip here. Okay, I got that corrected. In any event, it's a good thing I put my glasses on for this video, folks. I forgot them the last video, and I had a hard time reading my notes, but I think I got everything correct. But no such problem this time. 2 other reminders, folks. $149 bowl package right now gets you all the bowl games, and also college football playoffs and national championship game from yours truly by going to my direct link, wt.buzz/RB149. Why is that a great price? Because I'm the number 1 money earner in college football at Wager Talk since November 26th of 2022, 59% win rate, $9,800 in profit. Bowl season or postseason, I should say, college football postseason since 2022, 27-15, including my first pick last night as I had the Memphis Tigers and the West Virginia Mountaineers to go over the total of 58.5. Final score there, 42-37, easy winner. Also, folks, don't forget, 7-day all-access pass, $99. You purchase that right now from any one of us. Wager Talk's going to give you an additional 3 days free. That's 10 days, $99, less than $10 a day. And our 30-day all-access pass right now, $299. And if you purchase that right now, you're going to get the rest of December and all of January. Boy, oh boy, in the mood for giving at Wager Talk in the next week or so. So take advantage of that offer. And also, we have a 1-year annual subscription offer as well. It's $11.99. It's about $800 off. It'll get you 365 days from any one of us in all sports. And that's good to December the 24th. So I know it seems like a steep advancement at this time of year, but when you break it down, folks, and you're a sports bettor, it amounts to $99 a month. So a lot of great stuff at wagertalk.com. All right. So Penn State is an 8.5-point favorite. SMU, as I alluded to at the top of the broadcast, is coming off that loss to Clemson in the ACC title game, losing 34-31 as a short favorite. Got to give the Mustangs a lot of credit, though, folks. Down 31-14 in the second half. They stormed all the way back, tied the game in the last minute, only to see Clemson kick that 56-yard field goal. And that kid, there was no doubt about it, that kid drilled that field goal. That would have been good from 65, and it was right down the middle. So nothing lucky about that. In any event, Clemson comes back from the dead with a 10-3 record. They're going to be part of the postseason. They're going to be taking on Texas in Austin on Saturday as well. In any event, this is a really tough spot for SMU. Now, granted, and when I say that, it's on a couple fronts. Number one, they were a group of 5 team up until this year when they joined the ACC. Give them a ton of credit. They won 11-1 this season. They got into the ACC title game, which again, they finished 11-2. However, they went from a team that might be getting a first round bye in the college football playoff to a team that had a sweat on selection day. And the committee, I think, made the right choice, choosing them over Alabama, making them as the number 12 seed. However, the prize for doing that is a trip to Happy Valley, Penn State, the number 5 team, 5-seeded team in the country right now. Penn State 11-2. Their 2 losses against top 5 teams. In Oregon, in the Big Ten title game, they lose by 8, accounted themselves very well. They lose by 7 at home to Ohio State earlier this season, a game they had 3 tries, I believe, from the 1-yard line and couldn't punch it in. But here's the thing with James Franklin, 1-13 against top 5 teams since he's taken over as head coach at Penn State. SMU is not a top 5 team. And again, folks, I said there on a couple different fronts, this was going to be a tough game. SMU coming from Texas. They played in a warm weather climate last week on a neutral field against Clemson. Now they're going to Happy Valley in a game. I believe the temperatures will be in the 20s, if I'm not mistaken, before 100,000 people. Penn State, Nittany Lions, diehard fans, a really tough environment to enter, and a magnitude of a game this program has not seen in their history. So, modern history anyway. So I just think it's going to be too tough a spot for them to overcome. Everything in my heart says I want to take SMU here, but I don't bet with my heart. I don't give advice with my heart, and I stay professional and keep my integrity when assessing the game. And I just think Penn State is much the better team in this matchup. I shouldn't say much the better team, but the better team, and playing at home against a team that's pretty much happy to be there. I think they're going to want to. I think they'll have a chip on their shoulder to a degree, but like Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a great plan until they get punched in the mouth. I'm taking Penn State -8.5 over Clemson on Saturday in the college football playoffs. I'll be back with more bowl selections. I'll have 6 NFL free picks here on Wager Talk TV this week. And I already just recorded another college football playoff pick. And what game was that? Tennessee and Ohio State. I do on Wager Talk today. I'll be covering Beyond Weight college football today on Friday with Teddy Covers, Brian Leonard, and Jolton Joe Ranieri. So we'll be covering all the college football playoff action. And not the Notre Dame game. What's the other game that I covered? And it was the 4:00 game between Texas and Clemson. It's up right now. So a lot of great stuff. Give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care and God bless, folks.